Exing Entertainment presents another Let's Play on my channel called The Mystic Dragoons. Now, this game has gotten a lot of controversy over being a hidden Square Enix game, or whoever made Bahamut Lagoon. Supposedly, the developers who made that game had a little influence on this game, and you can definitely tell by the story. This game reminds me of the story plays out like Bahamut Lagoon because it's very deep, as like it takes up pretty much like the first section of the game. Um, and the gameplay is similar to fuck. What did I want to compare it to? Um, it's like Bahamut Lagoon in terms of story, but it's like Final Fantasy in terms of combat. And somehow they mixed the elements together, and Mystic Dragoons was made. Now this is a unique Japan only RPG game as well. And here we have a little story. I tried to skip this story, but you simply cannot. And it's pretty long, so we're not going to get into any combat for the first episode. Second episode, we will engage in our first amount of combat. So yeah, this is the new LP. Hope you guys enjoy. If you guys are, make sure to like, subscribe, give some feedback. The only information I've seen on YouTube about this game was somebody showing off like all the magic spells and skills and stuff like that, along with enemies. And and then I seen somebody try to translate it, but they weren't really translating it. They were just talking about the game and making their own story and calling it a translation, which is not what the fuck a translation is. So what I can guess by the story is that the opposing side is losing the war, so they decided to come up with this devastating plan and tactics, or this grandmaster plan, to go back in time and basically try to redo everything. So it has like a Final Fantasy storyline as well. Albeit overall, this game has really good graphics. It looks very good. It looks really good. Plays pretty well. Story's pretty straightforward. And it's a really long game. I don't think anybody's beaten this game ever. So I don't think anybody's even tried to beat this game. So this is the first ever Let's Play of this game on my channel and on YouTube in general. So hope you guys are gonna enjoy. And if you guys do, I want to at least get like 10 views. Let me get at least like a couple of comments. 10 views, 10 likes. And I'll be dropping part 2 of our second LP because we're going to be playing 2 Japan only Let's Plays. So this is part 1. Give me a like, subscribe if you guys want more of part 2. So I don't know what time era this is. Oh wow, he's literally destroying history. What the fuck? The dragon attacked its own master? So yeah, this is gonna be a blind playthrough for the most part. I probably won't get too far in this game, but this game plays out kind of like in chapters, but they play out in AD. So yeah, that's basically how it plays, like 50 AD, 25 AD, 75 AD, um, shit like that. Chronological timeline. But this is a turn-based RPG. I don't know the developers, but Exing. I don't know what other games Exing has made, but if this is one of their examples of one of their projects, then I'm pretty sure their other games are pretty good as well. So go check them out as well. And so I'll be doing a shout out and talking a little bit more about my channel about when I drop my first episode for my second Let's Play, which will be Seirei Shokin, Princess of Darkness. So which is a tactical RPG. So yeah, I will see you guys. We'll talk to you guys more about that when I get to that, when I drop that episode. Sorry, it's very late. I'm a little hungover from earlier. We had a little big ass party, so my grammar is not like, my brain isn't fully functional. It's kind of in reset mode. This game has fantastic music too. It gives me a Chrono Trigger vibe, a Chrono Cross. Even though I don't think Chrono Trigger or Chrono Cross games even relate to each other, the storylines are very non-existent. Radical Dreamers for the Super Nintendo is probably the closest to you know bridging the stories together. But other than that, the games don't make any sense in terms of storyline. This is our old grandpa here. He's gonna send us on a quest at a very young age. And he looks like fucking Moses. He looks like Jesus. Damn. He's got a lot of hair for old man. He did not need to make that many movement steps just to walk out the door. That's weird. Yeah, so we are going to hop on our dragon and head out to the city. This part one is actually not blind. I know what I'm doing because I played a little bit of the game just to see if it would work before I loaded it up. So this first part, the CD actually cost me like $20 for the CD, but yeah. I'm sorry, I'm just enjoying the music and the story. So the white mist around the rim would have me acquire that this is some sort of flashback or memory playback of some sorts. I don't know whose memories these are exactly, but this definitely gives me a cloudy judgment of somebody's memories are being played right about now, which is reminiscent of Bahamut Lagoon. The characters look pretty similar to their characters as well, just a lot less bulky sprites. All right, so he has white hair. I'm going to name him Gale. Gale, Gale. Yes, my name is Gale. I'm a messenger from some ordinary village somewhere you don't care about. I've come here to give you guys an important message about your village. That's like the village elder. It's a very small village. It's more like an orphanage, to be honest with you. It's kind of like Hodge Village from Black Clover. It's like it just exists. It just exists for some sort of story plotline. He's like, ah, you asshole. Why'd you jump off like that? Don't do that next time. Hey, it was your fault. Oh, okay, anyways, let's play a game. What type of game? Oh, we got a good one. Let's play hide and seek. All right, everyone hide. Where are you hiding? I know where I'm hiding. Everyone, go. And then I get to be the bitch that gets picked to do the seeking. Girl, go hide. Damn it. Ain't that some shit? Okay, so he's bringing my dragon back. I don't know if he's taming it or I don't know what's going on with it, but we're observing it. That's what I do know. So this guy ends up disappearing uh, in a bit, so you won't be seeing him for too long. And you have to press a button to open the door. You can't just walk in. Here's another cutscene. This game has like that Terranigma town theme, like for reals. A magic star jar. What could it be? It's an elixir for guess that Pokemon. Clefairy. Basically, it's a fairy surprise. That's what's in the jar. They captured a fairy. But that was like the most perverted pop sound I've ever heard in my life. Don't even want to know where they got that animation noise from. Nothing in those houses. And so she basically joins our party. Though she doesn't actually fight in combat, she's more of like a Jin and from like Golden Sun. She's more of like a Jin. It's the best way to explain it. Okay. Oh, ha ha! Your grandpa ratted you out, you little bastard. Yeah, found you. Your grandpa snitched you out. He said, ha ha, I remember back in my day playing these games. Grandpa, you're such a bitch. That's why you're old and smelly and fat. Nobody believes you. That's fucked up. Okay. Another place will be right here. They all join your party. Spoiler alert, these are all party members. It's just a good way to build a story between your cast of members because I think they stay with you pretty much for the rest of the game. Which is pretty fucked up how people always send kids to do their dirty work. And here's another cutscene. 50 AD. So we went from 25 to 50, meaning we 25 years later, I'm guessing. The story progresses itself, I suppose. Okay, I don't know what you guys want, but this is me when I'm older now. Time has passed, basically. So all the people that I grew up with are basically now stronger. And I'm gonna go ahead and take that item. There's nothing in here but just bunk beds and shit. But there are a bunch of items you can grab. During the first half, there really wasn't even any of these items. There were beds right there, bunk beds. But since time has passed, I guess the old man cleaned out his storage. So don't forget to pick up these items. Why would they put no as their first question and response? I hate when RPGs and games do that in general. That's like that's such a turn off. Like the fuck. Okay, the smart thing would be to equip ourselves. So here's a little fairy lady. I'm not gonna toy around with that. So this is what Gale looks like when he's older. He looks like a prince. Okay, let's equip that. Let's equip that. Yeah, he's good. Okay. Looks like I'm a water elemental or have water magic. So now would be a good time to go through all the other houses I didn't go through before. So this is us when we're older. Basically knights and captains. This is what we dreamed of as kids. A very slow story. You just really have to listen to it or read it. I can't read this shit. I don't tend to, or even attempt to. But it's good to know. I want to make sure that I pimp out my character before I pimp out any other character. Because I need to be pimped out. Who's hiding? Oh, I was about to say, who is hiding right there? There was this whole place was filled with dragons. Now it's just an empty barn. Let's not forget to grab all this equipment. Okay, we got a new party member. Let's go ahead and check out her equipment. Let's give her a lance, I guess, and a shield. Okay. Oh, it's a mirror. I thought that was a door. It's clearly a fucking mirror. So we know that that way is open, and so is that way. But before we take any routes, we should make sure to try to get all the equipment. So I'm gonna save state here. I'm gonna take this top path. Okay, so what happens if I take this bottom path? Okay, so he won't let you go. That's basically what he's there for, is a cock blocker. Interesting. Not really. And I really do love the guy with the red bandana's headband aesthetic. I love his aesthetic. He reminds me of Legend of Dragoon, Dart. He reminds me of Dart off of Legend of Dragoon. I just love the way he looks. I wish he was the main character because he looks badass, honestly. He said, "Hey, let's just hop on. Let's go." Wee roller coaster time. Now to enter the ice caves. This is basically where you enter your first amount of combat here. Your first actual battle starts in this cave. Um, so I want to say before that happens, I'm gonna collect all this treasure. Let's equip it. Let's go ahead and check you out. I can't tell which one does more damage. Definitely the sword, whatever that is, like a knife. And wait, she's level 1. Her age is she's 10. She's a female. She's 10. I'm 16 years old. I'm also level 1. Okay, so we come back with part 2 here. We're gonna continue on this journey, and I will see you guys till then. Hope you guys enjoying this let's play. If you guys are, make sure like, subscribe, give me some feedback. I do myself want to see more of this game, so I'm probably gonna continue on. So I will see you guys till the next video, and I'll drop part 2 before I drop our next let's play. So I'm just gonna continue on with this until then, and I'll see you guys the next time. As always, fans, bye bye.